Here we go again, guys, back with more Pro Cycling Manager career mode with our team. And today we have to do the Tour of Britain. We need to get a stage win. I'm a bit sad right now because I just simulated through the stages to get to this one, and I picked my team for this stage, which was Grand Prix de Fourmis La Vogue du Nord, and I thought it was not the same day as the Tour of Britain started, which means that I picked a lot of good riders, and I ended up actually winning it as well. You can see Kokar and Hülgaard first and third, and Kokar of course was in excellent shape, so it would have been such a good rider to have on my team for the Tour of Britain. Now instead I had to select the kind of second tier riders. All of my riders here are not in that great shape. So I have, of course, thankfully I have Marco Haller, who's a decent sprinter, but I only really have Danese, who's not in great shape. Liberati, don't really have the best riders here for stage wins, but this is the first stage. Let's get started and hopefully we'll start out with a win. I am, as you can see here, a 9th place finish, 9th place favorite, but looking at the favorites, it seems like it's kind of a mix between you have to be good at both hill and sprint. So if I can be in the front at the bottom of the climb, I actually think I have a good chance of beating almost everybody apart from Viviani, who seems to have the perfect mix of both hill and sprint here. Let's get started and give it our best shot. Last 20 kilometers now. The three guys up front have worked the hardest. Danese and Haller have been protected all stage long, but I don't think Danese will be that strong. I don't know how great his hill stuff is. 64, he might be able to help Haller for a while, but it's not going to be that great of a result here, I fear. We're going over the first climb here of the final 17 kilometers. This is where it pretty much starts, and now you have to be in good position for the rest of the stage. Otherwise this is going to be really difficult to get a good position. Now we're in the last 15 kilometers here actually for this group. So let's see who's the strongest. Westermann is the weakest. Danese pulled it. Probably should have actually pulled it instead of Danese and switch it around, because I don't really need a great sprint. I just need a guy to get me up the hill. Then Haller can get a good sprint on himself. I know he has the ability to do that. So I might actually go Haller on the wheel of Pollitt, then Pollitt on Danese on Westermann. Click again here because I apparently misclicked. Westermann, and then we have Westermann, who of course then have to find another wheel to go on top spot in front, and has a nice train going up in front here. I'm a bit worried about Viviani. He's sitting here in around 5th position in the group right now. I want to stay over here on the left, so I don't, and hopefully I can keep to the left as well, so nobody takes my position up front here. It seems like I followed the wrong guy here. So now I have to get out of this again, because the guy I followed apparently was dead. So that's an annoying mistake here. Hopefully we can get a good result. Yeah, let's just save up here and go with the Danese now. Actually no, we can't, it's too... I'll have to go with Westermann here. But he's almost already dead. He can't do anything at all. He's so slow. He's not getting past anybody here. I'll have to go with Danese now. It's a bit early for my liking here. Come on, Haller, you have to follow the wheel here. Viviani in 2nd position right now. Oh, he's going so fast. Viviani, Chris Sutton leading him out here. Okay, Pollitt the last guy before Marco Haller's turn. Toynes is a pretty good sprint as well. We have Oscar Gatto, Bernhard Eisel and Laska on the wheel of Viviani as well here. Gret on the wheel of me. Not me, Marco Haller. I'm just saying me because that's the guy I'm riding for. Okay, Marco Haller goes really nice here. And Viviani takes my wheel. I'm in 2nd position. I don't think I'm able to beat Viviani sadly enough, but I think I did the sprint almost perfectly out. My team was just a bit too weak here at the end. Yeah, nobody has any sprint power left here at the end. it was pretty much the guy who got first at the beginning. So maybe I should have attacked a bit before. I ended up getting 4th place. Let's try again on a more flat stage. Maybe it'll work out better for us. Next stage here is a hill stage. We have 3 really good riders in Kudos, Sionelli, Hanau's in bad shape, so he's probably not going to be up there. Kudos in okay, Sionelli's in okay shape as well, but none of them in great shape at all. And up against Hanau and Simon Jones, it's going to be really tough because they're a lot better than everybody else in the entire peloton. I've also noticed that something. It's actually a lot more hill stages than I thought in the Tour of Britain. We have time trial next, then a hill stage, a flat stage, and a short flat stage. And yeah, these 2 are pretty much the only chance I have actually to win in the stages. I'm trying this one out because I want to see how good Kudos is up against now and Simon Jones, but then we'll move on to stage 7 because that's where I think I have a best chance of winning a stage. Let's go on it. Last 25 kilometers now. We're entering pretty much to the last important part of the stage. Is 2 pretty steep climbs around 2-3 kilometers long and ends uphill as well. Not the steepest climb, ends up, but should still be pretty tough for the riders. He now has been a breakaway, so he's going to be a non-factor for the rest of the race. Liberati here has been really nice, actually protecting Kudos all stage long. Kudos looking pretty well. He actually managed to get in the front group without me even paying attention to him last time, so he's not that far behind in the standings either. And hopefully we'll see some good results here. I'll try and go to 80 here because I feel like some attacks will happen, so I might as well just set a good pace in the beginning as well. And now, I don't know about Viviani, how long he can actually hold on. But let's see, Gatto moves as well. And there's now the other now, of course. And Simon Jones was the 3rd favorite. I think he's like been a bit stuck behind some of the other guys here. But Kudos got away. Let's see if... Okay, he actually wants to work with me. It seems like, at least here at the beginning. And now we have the big 3 riders, actually the top 3 favorites here, gotten away from the peloton. Simon Jones right now leading out in front. We have a bit of a flat section here until we reach the next climb. I'll just set myself behind here. Let's see if they still work if I don't work. Because right now I'm not working and Simon Jones is just pumping out in front here, which hopefully will lead to him dropping and me being able to get away on the next climb, even though I'm worse stats-wise than the other 2 riders here in the group. Okay, I feel like we just have an attack here. There we go. I feel like I have to go to 90 here because is that an attack? Yeah, they're attacking right now. I have some group behind us as well here. Liberati is actually doing pretty well, but he's dead now. He tried to follow Kudos to protect him in the beginning, but it didn't work out for him. I have gotten up to the group with Gerrans and now in front of me. Do go past them. He now goes on my wheel, but I think I'll have to move down to 85, 90 here again. The thing I'm most sad about here is actually that we have Gerrans here, who's such a good sprinter. So I don't think I'll be able to beat him in the final burst here for the finish line. I'll have to get a bit of a head start down to the climb, and he's setting up Indy now. It's not good for me. I should have got 95 there instead of slowing down. I should have kept up because I think I could have dropped him. And an attack here from me. Let's see, no one following me yet. Let's see, does this work out? Come on. I got a bit of a gap now, but the peloton's pretty close behind me. Let's see, I didn't get a big gap, but it might be just enough to win it all here. Can I win the stage? 500 meters to go here now, and Gerrans are coming fast from behind me. But I take the win. Yes, second stage. Kudos takes the win, and the bonus seconds. Didn't get a gap down to Henao and Gerrans, but I do get the Vivanex. It comes fast in the end and takes 4th place. Pretty impressive by him. Let's just get the rest of the finish line, and we'll see what happens at the end here. So at the end, of course, got 1st place, moves me up to 2nd overall after bonus seconds. I have had a 30-minute loss to Gerrans on the first stage, which ended up, of course, getting 4th place with Marco Heiler. I will simulate through it. I would like to win overall, but it isn't my optimal goal, so I'll just simulate to the end of Tour of Britain and I will do the final short stage to end off this race. Okay, we're at the end of the Tour of Britain. finally in London. Ended up in 3rd place. I have not raced a single of the stages, so only by simulating he still ended up in 3rd place after the 2 favorites, Jones and Henao. This is the final sprint stage. I'm 2nd favorite together with Vianney, so a lot better than me. But hopefully I can hope that he's better placed in the final sprint and I get a good lead-out train going. So short stage, so it should be quickly done. Let's get it started. We only have 7 laps remaining since I think Westerman got out with an injury. So let's get started. I'm in the last 20 kilometers now. Stage has been pretty much expected. The breakaway got away and it's been pretty boring down here in the peloton. I've decided to put Kudos instead on my train, and only 2 guys up in front of Liberati for getting bodies today. We are nearing the last 16 kilometers where we can start creating a train now. And here we are. We stop now. Hala has to be on the wheel of Danese because he's my 2nd best rider. We pick Danese down here. And question is, should we pick Pollitt or Kudos first? I think we pick Pollitt here. And then put him on Kudos' wheel. And then Kudos has to follow one of the guys up in front. I think we'll pick, actually, Henao. If he's working anyway, we might as well pick him. At least they know each other as well, so they're on the same team. So I'll pick my own teammate now here. He's still leading out up in front, so he might be a good choice. Vivian is still in the green jersey, that's what I need to look out for. He is strong. I want to move a bit further back here. Go on Van Heuke's wheel instead. Sionella has done what he can. And now can go on 90 here instead. Danese, please don't get blocked in. Okay, is that Vivian on my wheel? I see on the wheel of Sutton. I think he's actually on my wheel, which is not good. I was hoping he would create his own sprint train here. Okay, he now can move out of the way. And then Kudos can go at him himself now. And he now can stop. I feel like this is the perfect time just around the corner here. Get a good boost around. We have the top front team in the blue and white jerseys. Oh, Kudos actually just dropped Pollitt on that hill there almost. I didn't realize there was a hill there. Oh, Vivian is just behind as well now. That cost on Pollitt's energy. That's a bit annoying. I should probably have saved Kudos a bit more. So we'll have to go with Danese instead because this Niels Pollitt guy doesn't have any energy left. So we'll stop him, and now we have to use Danese pretty early on. It's annoying, but it's not so necessary as well. Vivian actually did get dropped. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, he just stood still. Okay, this is great, honestly. Laska is suddenly becoming my biggest competitor now for the stage. Vivian is completely gone from the front now. Hala can attack as well. Last 3 kilometers, there's still some guys out the breakaway up front. I don't know if we can win this stage. We'll have to get a good sprint going here now. There's, oh wow, he's a long way out in front. Olifant here from the British rider. Marco Hala is too strong as well. I can't take this guy. He still has only a kilometer to go. Simon Jones actually seems to be the strongest sprinter here. I'm not even going to win the bunch sprint either. The winner will be this elephant guy or Oliphant guy. I'll end up taking 5th place again, I think. Or 4th place maybe if I beat Simon Jones at the end. Vivian is far behind. Will he even get his top place? Let's see. And I get 5th place just behind Simon Jones. And I don't even know if I lost time with Kudos here. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I probably lost some time. Maybe I even lost my podium place, which would be pretty sad to lose here at the end of the race. But let's check out the final result of the Tour of Britain. In the end, 5th place. Danese actually ended up in 8th place after doing a nice lead out. Bit sad that didn't work out because of Kudos' acceleration on the final hill. So my sprint train did mess up quite a bit. Otherwise, I feel like I would have had a good chance of winning with Marco Hala here, or at least getting 2nd place in the bunch sprint. But Kudos didn't lose any time, so ended up in actually 2nd overall. I don't know what happened to. Okay, now actually withdrew together with Luke Rowe, so I ended up 2nd overall. It's nice for me. It gives me more points for the Super Prestige rankings. But we won't look at that now. We'll look at that after the next race. We will do the final sponsor updates of the season Paris Tour, and then we'll do an end of the season review. See you guys next time. Goodbye.